Okay, so here's a couple of post-war Western model L71s. So the funny part about this Western L71, oh, by the way, I also have a beautiful Western Boulder, Colorado post-war SEABEE marked knife, which for the life of me, I cannot find it. I must have put it someplace nice and safe and secure and then promptly forgotten where that was. So I know I have some photographs of it, so I'll make sure and include them in this video so that you guys don't think I'm full of shit or anything. So here's the funny part. Western in Boulder, Colorado, as you may or may not know, was went out of business and was bought by Camillus. So this knife is a Camillus knife. Let me see if I can. There you go, Camillus, New York. It's not marked SEABEE. It's marked USN. It's a beautiful knife, but it is not a split tang knife. All right, it is a pin pommel Mark I. Nonetheless, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful knife and I love it. So this one is unmarked. It's marked Western 71 on this side. Let's see if I can show you the scabbard here. You'll see that the scabbard is marked Western. Not Western Coleman, but Western. And this knife in this scabbard was manufactured by Camillus. Again, this is a pinned pommel knife. It's excellently done. It's so well done that you can't see the pin. Right? Beautiful. It's just a beautiful knife. You can feel it right there. I don't know if I can. You can barely see the edge of the pin right there. Right? Super, super well done. Beautiful knife. The later model knives, geez, I hate this light. You can see the pin pretty clearly. This one has no colored spacers. The Camillus Mark I, or the Mark I, and this Western knife does have the colored spacers. So neither of these are blued. Now, obviously, the Western L71 SEABEE knife that I have some photographs of that I will include in this video. It has the Western Boulder, Colorado markings on it, and it says L71. So these are neat, really nice post-war knives. I have 2 or 3 of these, maybe 4, I don't know, maybe 5. And 2 of them are new in the box. This one is just like new in the box without the box. And this knife is also just absolutely fabulous. So you can tell that the grind on the knives is different. All right, this is a flat grind on the USN Mark I, which, by the way, the Camillus Second World War USN Mark I was not a flat grind. So here's a project knife without a handle. USN Mark I, Camillus, New York. Looks more like this grind. Like I said, this Western L71 marked knife was also made by Camillus. This is an original World War II knife. Somewhere along the way, somebody completely destroyed the handle. So I will eventually restore that knife. to something. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but it'll be a Mark 1. All right, well, I found it. I was about to panic. So here you go. Here is the Western SEABEE knife, and as you can see, it's got a blue blade. This one is essentially new. The marking on the snap, let's see if we can see that, is Western Cutlery. This is before they went to Western Coleman, before they were sold to Camillus. So you'll see on this knife, it's marked SEABEE. Western USA L71 is marked I. That is a year code, and I believe it's in the 1980s. I'm not exactly certain. So this knife again has the black, red, black spacers. And as I said, this is a Western Cutlery manufactured knife. So what you would expect to see is the split tang, but you actually don't see it. You don't see the split tang. It is a split tang knife, but the handle goes over the tang so that it's not exposed. Let's see if I can barely see the two dots here at the top. Of course, it's super well polished now that it's it's been finished. But you can barely see those two little dots, and that's the top of the split tang. So these are highly desirable collectible knives. I've had a couple of them, but this one is without a doubt the most beautiful one that I have. So super well made sheath, marked USN. Like I said, this was never, and this knife was never actually a military issue knife. It is a straight copy of the Mark 1 with a blue blade and marked SEABEE, and that's how it was marketed, as the L71 SEABEE knife. So I'm super stoked that I found this knife, and I'm glad I could share it with you.